Hi, it's Carolyn, the contest queen, and I'm doing something a little different. I usually do this via my phone because Facebook has been really wonky lately since they updated their new format and things have been glitchy. But I thought I'd try StreamYard this time, and because what I can do is I can share your comments and or questions on this format. So why not, right? So what this is what I call a Q&A. People submit their questions and then I answer them. Oops. Yeah, that's the wonky desk. Hi, Sarah. So the first question I got was from Debbie Flynn, and she wanted to know, when you sit down to enter contests, what order of importance do you look for? Do you look for new ones first and then enter dailies, or vice versa? She wrote down, enter dailies, look for new contests, Facebook, IG, Twitter. Actually, that is exactly what you should be doing. The reason you want to enter all your currently listed contests first in your whatever system you use, whether you use one that's part of a program like on Sweepstakes Advantage or Sweeps Atlas or Contest Girl, where you can mark all your favorites. The reason you want to do those before you look for new contests is if you turn around and go find all your new contests and enter them and add them into your system, and then you go to enter all the ones that are in your system, how do you know what ones are in your system? You may overlap and disqualify yourself because now you might enter something twice, and not every company puts a repeat entry block on their contests. So I highly recommend you enter your dailies first, look for new contests, and then social media is always last. And also the bonus with social media is you can do it on the go. So if you have your cell phone handy and you're waiting in line somewhere, or you're on the bus going to work or whatever, that's when you can take advantage and do all the entry ones that way. So I hope that answers your question. Now, I didn't see any other questions, so I literally have no other questions, but I do know what's been happening this month, so I can answer some of those questions that I've been getting over the course of the last month. And I've been getting them in different places, not necessarily when I post the event or get an email, but we started the virtual contest club, and I've been getting questions there. And it's actually really great because I'm not a teacher in the club. I'm just a member in the club. So we actually help each other out and teach each other different things to win. So I can share my screen, but I also set it so that others can share their screen and show different things. So that's what we do. So we chat about what we've won. We talk about different things. We talk about what's going on in our lives. It's really good. So I highly recommend. Our next meeting is November 4th. So if you'd like to attend the meeting, go to my workshops page on my website and just, submit your request, and then we'll do this. Okay, we have a question. Kathy says, which sweepstakes program newsletter would you recommend since there are so many out there? Well, that's the problem. Because there are so many out there, I recommend you go check some out. Now, there's some popular ones, and there's some that have faded away, and there's some new ones. So, for example, in Canada, contestcanada.com folded, and so did Contest Newsletter. Canadian Contest Newsletter folded. And a couple of years ago when Ron Miller passed away, Power Sweepstakes folded. But there have been new ones created the last, I think Tom's on his 4th year 5-win contest. There's Sweepstakes Fanatics or Sweepstakes Advantage. This last year, Sweepstakes Atlas popped up. So there's coming and going on the different newsletters. So what not newsletters, aggregates, and newsletters and aggregates. Because really the newsletters aren't just newsletters anymore. They have a big website attached to them. And so really they're all aggregates now, except some started out as newsletters. And even the aggregates send out a newsletter as part of their service. So they really are almost the same, except one started this way and had the website, one started that way and added the newsletter. What I recommend is go and check out several of the sites and see how you like to enter. Most people I know subscribe to more than one, but don't subscribe to too many because then you might start to get confused. It's very easy because some of them, the biggest sweepstakes out there, you'll find them on every site. So you don't want to be duplicating yourself. Lori actually has an affiliate link for Sweeps Atlas. She's one of their, so you can join via her. I don't know if she gets any benefit for that, or Carl just knows that Carl's the owner. Carl just knows that she referred you. So either that or you can put via equals contest queen. I'm sure he'll know. But yeah, that's a great tip, Lori. Thanks. Yeah, before to what I was talking, Sarah says, yeah, I've entered with my phone in the supermarket line. Yep. Waiting is a great way to use that. So let's see. Oh, here, Kay's got a question. She says, if Instagram accounts want to follow me after I like them, does it impact my winning if I choose to ignore requests to follow? No, because you've already liked them. So if you go say to me, I'm trying to read that question again. If Instagram accounts want to, so if you've already liked them, and they want to follow you, are you just liking the post and not following the account? I think it's good form to always follow the accounts you want to win from. Plus, most of the Instagram sweepstakes that I know of want you to follow the account. So actually, it's good form if they follow you, because then I think it's easier for them to message you, which means you might be a winner. So I think that's actually a good thing. So yeah, so different people have different ones. Cindy said she likes I Win. Kristen said she likes Sweetie Sweeps. Lori says Contest Girl is her fave. That's my point about the different aggregates. You need to go. Oh, see here, Lori says, with Sweepstakes Atlas, you can try the site free for 15 days. There you go. Brittany says, hi, can you discuss about what I posted in the group earlier, the prize I won that has to be paid for first? That's funny because I was going to talk about that. So Brittany, she must have been reading my mind. So Brittany posted in the Good Vibes group that she won a contest and they wanted her to buy the item and then they were going to pay her back. You know, like scam, scam, scam. So what's happening is they're basically grifters. They're either trying to grift people entrants or they're trying to grift Amazon. My feeling is they're trying to grift Amazon. So Amazon has like these algorithms, you know, just like social media. They have all these algorithms and they can check your buying habits. So what these companies do is to try and get around the Amazon algorithm is they give away the product. They get people to buy it and review it, and then they pay them back. So this tricks the Amazon algorithm into thinking, oh, look, a lot of people like this product and are giving it a lot of 5-star reviews. It must be good. So when people are searching for, whatever the item is, it goes up higher in the rankings, looks more popular. Ooh, look, it has a lot of 5-star reviews. It sold a lot of product. It's first, it pops up fairly high on the list. Not cool. And what's guaranteed that they're going to give you your money back? So you never pay for a contest. If you win, you win. It doesn't cost you anything. Now, that said, read the rules. Because, for example, near me, all the radio contests that give away trips, you generally have to pay the sales tax on the trip. And they say that outright. And it got to the point where it was in the rules, but people would complain. So when they were still giving away trips, on the contest entry page or the contest information page on the radio station's website, right up front, they'd say, hey, you have to pay this much tax per person if you win the trip. So it's not a surprise. They're not trying to grift you. It's basically what's happened is the sponsor has donated the trip part, but they're not covering the tax that the government requires for the trip. So there'd be like airport tax included in there, departure tax, sales tax. I don't know, there's like 4 or 5 taxes. And you're responsible for those taxes. And it says it right up front. So, of course, if you win that trip, you pay the tax. That's part of the thing, and it's up front. It's not a surprise, and they're not trying to grift you. It's part of the rules. It's up front. And then if you win a trip and you don't have to pay the tax, things like transportation to the airport might not be included. Car parking might not be included. Tips aren't usually included. Souvenirs, anything, excursions outside of the trip. If you want an all-inclusive and you want to take an excursion, you have to pay for that out of your own pocket. So those are things you have to pay for, but that's clearly not what is happening here. So if you're being asked to pay for your prize or for the shipping, no. That's all I have to say about that. Kathy wants to know if I know of any Just Text sweepstakes. Well, where I live, there's literally 2. It's sad. And then there's a radio one that I'm doing with my friend. We both try to listen for the word and we text in. That's it. However, I know I Win Contest has a massive list. I think they have 250 text contests. Like I wish. And I believe Sweeping America also has a very extensive list of text contests. So if you belong to any of those newsletters, you're going to get them. Oh, look at that. Lori reminded me that Tom has a money back guarantee on iWin. So, but I'm sure you won't quit if you sign up for him. See, Melanie says, I love entering Instagram. Yeah, everyone has their favorite platform. Let's see. Whoops. Just the comment field went quick. So let's see. Oh, Carrie says, what are your favorite brands that do Twitter giveaways? They do frequent giveaways. Well, Heinz was doing, I like to follow the big brands and the phone companies because they're always doing ones. Like Heinz was doing one, Del Monte was doing, who else was I tweeting? Oh, Dave Lackey's got to be my all-time favorite. He's worldwide, and I think at least once a year I win one thing, or every 2 years. I've never bought perfume. I haven't bought perfume. My ex-husband used to buy me my perfume, and then after I got a divorce, I was running out of perfume, and then I won from Dave. I think it was like 2014 or 2015. I won this beautiful bottle of perfume. And when it's about to run out, I won another bottle from Dave. So, but I don't wear perfume every day. I like the body sprays from Bath & Body Works, TMI. But so when that was going to run out, I won another one from Dave. So about every 2 years, I win a bottle of perfume from Dave. So he's like my perfume boyfriend because I don't have to buy perfume anymore. Or ask my current boyfriend to buy me perfume because I have a cosmetics boyfriend who I love, and he gives the best tips also for cosmetics. So I love Dave. He's my favorite. And actually tomorrow night he's having a huge Twitter giveaway, so everybody can be on that because it's global. He gives away prizes to people from all over the world. It's very cool. So yeah, I'd have to say Dave's my favorite. And he's also in conjunction with a Scent Lodge. So follow Scent Lodge, and they have a great newsletter. Actually, I'll say this also about Dave. And he's a good example of this because he's an example of what you should do when you run a brand. So he's his own brand. He has Twitter giveaways. He has Facebook giveaways, but they're not as frequent. He does Instagram giveaways. Subscribe to his newsletter, and there's exclusive giveaways for subscribers. So hence you want to stay you subscribe and you want to stay subscribed, and they're always at the bottom. So you have to scroll through the newsletter to read. And of course, you're going to find something interesting because he always has amazing stuff. And then he has blog giveaways. So you always want to be following his blog. So he drives his traffic to every single channel. It's brilliant. Love it. So that's a good one. Yes, Lori says most Instagrams say you have to follow. Kay says, but when they want to follow me, if it's somebody you don't know, like if it's a stranger, I get these messages from strange people and they're always like, hi, how you doing? I'm like, no. If they ask me a sweepstakes question right off the bat, hi, Carolyn, I saw your thing. I have this question about that. Then I'll accept their request and I'll answer their question. But if a large brand is wanting to follow you, and you've got a private account, I would say, yeah, follow them. But for Instagram, I don't keep my account private because, well, I want everybody to follow me and stuff. It's easier. Let's see. Melanie says, on Instagram, I find as well as tagging and posting on your story and tagging them. Yes, I do that also. I like posting. And because I have both my Instagram and my business on Facebook, when I share, it shares to both, which is nice because that way. Oh, Lori said she won an IG today. Yay, congratulations. Okay. Carrie says, look carefully and make sure it's the original account. Lots of fake accounts. Yes, I talked about this. That will follow you after entering a giveaway, and one letter will be changed or a dot added, etc. Okay, so this is what has been happening. I did a live Facebook Live on this right when it started happening. So you can go back and see kind of the scammy things that is happening. And what's really frustrating is I have been reporting these fake accounts since I've been seeing them pop up. And Facebook goes, oh, we see nothing wrong. It doesn't look fake. Are you kidding me? So, for example, the first one I think was Meyer Canada, which is they sell pots and pans and things, beautiful products. And someone went underneath almost everybody that entered and said, congratulations, you won. Go here and put a link. And at first I went over, I'm like, And sure enough, they're like, oh, pay this, do that. It's like so scammy. And they've gone to the brand and ripped off all their pictures, all their logos, everything. You can tell because it just started. They don't have any followers. They're asking you to do stuff. I'm like, this is such a scam. And what's really sad is I'm a seasoned sweeper and a marketer. So I can see this a mile away. If you're a brand new sweeper or you're new or you're not so techie or not so comfortable, you could fall for this hook, line, and sinker. They're probably getting so many people like this. It is bad. And it's happening all over the place lately. And I don't know, I can't tell you how many brands I have seen posting in their comments about beware fake accounts. They're not holding a sweepstake. We are. It's terrible. So yes, you have to really watch it. If you want to see real-time example of what these things would look like, go either scroll back on my Facebook Lives after this is over, or scroll back, go to my YouTube channel, because I download these after and I put them on YouTube. Oh, yes, pet peeve, pet peeve. I would like it if Instagram contests would be more clear when tagging friends. Yes, 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 yes. I like rules that are very, very clear. You know, tag a friend, unlimited. I'm not a fan of the unlimited, but at least if they say it, you know what they mean. I like my green tea at night. So let's see what else we've got. Oh, yes. Lisa said, I had that on Instagram today. I won the leggings but had to pay international shipping. I told them, no thanks. Yeah, so they have no problem paying for the product themselves, but they don't want to spend the postage. Well, shipping the prize is part of doing business. So if you're hosting a giveaway, ship the prize. I do that. All my books, see? If I'm giving them away, which I should do, actually. Why don't I do that? The one that's on top, that's sitting there waiting to be given away. So what I'll do is I'll put in the rules after. I'll give a copy away of the Name It and Claim It game. And I'll put the rules in after. The way Facebook sets these things up, it's too hard to put in a full description and contest rules and any links and whatever else you want to do before you go live. So I find what I do afterwards is I'll go and I'll edit the post, and then I put in all the rules afterwards. But everybody that comments, and I'll give people, oops, this desk isn't so sturdy. If I cross my legs and I hit the leg, the whole thing jiggles. Yeah, so I go and I post that all after, and I'll give people a few days, maybe till the weekend, to have a gander at the video and check it out. And every comment will be in an entry, and simple. You know me, I always have official rules. You guys know that. Yes, Kay says, never pay contests except duties coming from another country. Yeah, and sometimes you don't even want to pay that. Like, I make sure that if I have to ship my book internationally, I make it a gift. And I just say it's a book and it's $5. That's all I put. Because I don't know what they're going to get at the other end. Even though it's worth more than $5, I don't put that on the international claim. I just don't think that's fair for the winner. Let's see. Oh, Melanie says, why do radio stations make to go, they never deliver the prize? Well, that's changing a little bit, but they don't, because they're getting, most of the prizes they receive are free. And again, I said I ship my prizes and that's out of my cost. Well, that's not in their marketing budget. Plus, there has been, scams and things. So they ship it out. They ask for ID. They make sure who says they're getting it is in fact getting it, which is good. But I did win a lottery gift card once, and I don't know what happened. I think there was a delay or something. Anyway, they ended up emailing it to me, because then I just printed out the gift certificate and I went and I claimed my lottery tickets. I didn't win the lottery, but it was fun. I was hoping. But usually that's why they do it. Lori, you're a glutton for punishment. She says, I'm signed up to seven newsletters. Lori, how do you keep it straight? And she works full time. Oh, that's funny. Sarah says, my husband always says that my wins still cost him something. Yeah, they do. Because say, for example, you win tickets to a concert. Well, now you got to get a babysitter. You're going to go out for dinner first. You're going to pay for parking or take the train or whatever. Then you're going to eat dinner. You're going to have some drinks at the show. Then you might go out after. By the time you get home, it's, but the concert was free. So, yeah, Brittany says the stations I've won from pandemics have had them shipped. Yeah, and also I think the types of prizes are different. I mean, if you're winning a trip, you know, a trip worth several $1,000s, they're going to want you to come down and sign the paperwork. If you've won something smaller, it's a little easier for them to justify the shipping, especially with the since the lockdowns and all the different things have happened this year. Oh my goodness. I'm way behind on these comments. Okay. Yeah, so let's go down here. Oh yes, Lori likes Dave Lackey too. Actually, his site is Dave Lackey, so it's DAVELACKIE. Just find him. You'll Google him and you'll find him. Oh, congratulations. Melanie says Black Diamond had a great contest in the spring. I won an Apple Watch. Nice. Oh, this is a good one. Lisa says, a long time ago, I won a cruise from the radio. You had to be caller 10 and all the winners went in a hat for the cruise. Yeah, that's double hard. That's like one of the ones I'm doing right now with my girlfriend. So they're doing $100 7 times a day. And if you hear the code word, you text the code word with your name. And if they call you back, you win the $100 and you're in the hat. And at the end of the week, they pick for a big prize. This week, it's 10 grand. So yeah, it's so you got to be lucky to get through or to get picked, and then you got to get picked again. So it's like a double win because she had to be the right caller. And, oh, George said Dave's name again. I wonder if I can type a comment. You know what? I'm going to do this. Let me just try this. Let me see if this works. Dave Lackey, beauty. Let's see. I'm going to try commenting on my own stream. And then I wonder if I can do that. We'll see. It hasn't posted yet. It's swirling. I don't know what that means. We'll find out. I'll post it if it ever goes. Oh, wait. I think it's at the bottom now. Oh, an error occurred. Wait a moment to try again. Oh, it did it twice now. Murphy's Law. Okay, try that. There you go. There's Dave Lackey. Oh, this is fun. I'm going to do this StreamYard stuff more often. Maybe I'll start paying for the service and I'll take care of their logo. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, that's Daniela says that's a lot of tagging and sharing. Yes, it is. Wow. Melanie says, I've won 44 contests since COVID started. Well, I've hardly won anything, and I'll tell you why. Because I've published 2 books and launched a new website since COVID started. So I've been busy doing other things, and I'm working on a 3rd book. Yeah, Carol says, still waiting for Dave to pick me. Oh, I'm going to put some mojo out that he picks you. I'm going to put it out there. Send you some lucky fairy dust. Are you a member of our Good Vibrations Sweepstakes Club? Go look it up. It's a Facebook group, and if you're wanting some good mojo, you can actually put, I need some fairy dust, and people will send fairy dust and luck and stuff, and I think it's fun. Yeah, Facebook says it doesn't look fake. They just say that the account is not doing anything wrong by creating the account. But the problem is they're impersonating somebody, which is one of their things that says it's is fake. But the trick they're doing is they're creating a personal page and not a business page. So, and Jody said, yeah, they do that. Such a bad scam. Follow link, end your visa. Since when? Be careful. Yeah, no, thank you. Oh, no. This is very funny. We had a Zoom meeting last Saturday. I had the Sweepstakes Club meeting, and after I left, so I stayed on for 2 hours. Then I had some things to do, and an hour after the meeting ended, I had to be, I had a client who's doing a live stream, and then I moderate his groups and things and answer questions. So I couldn't stay in the meeting because I had to go and work somewhere else. So I figured too, but I can leave the meeting and make someone else in charge and just leave it open, and then people can stay and talk. Well, apparently they stayed for another hour and a half after I left. That's funny. See, and that's the beauty of the group, right? Like, I don't have to be there to have everybody. It's like as if we all went to a coffee shop and we're hanging out and talking and enjoying ourselves and having a cup of tea and a cookie or whatever. And I said, oh, I have to work in half an hour. See you guys later. Bye. And I got up and left, and you guys stayed at the coffee shop. It's the same thing. It's just virtual. So if you're looking to go to that, go to my website at Contest Queen, scroll down, and one of the featured blog posts, it says virtual sweepstakes, virtual contest club meeting, and it describes the club, and it's got all the links. So I move them right up to the top. There's a link to events, a link to the Facebook list, and a link to sign up. And I think there's one to sign up to the newsletter because I send out notices. So, yeah. Oh, and Danielle said now she means this about the Instagram contest, at least the time frame. They don't specify draw date. I don't enter those. So actually I had that today. Some company messaged me and said, hey, we'd like you to promote our sweepstakes. And I said, I can't. It's on Instagram, and you're missing this, and you're missing this, and you're missing this, and you're missing this. Go look at my last giveaway. Look at my parameters. You need to add those in the next one, and then I can share it. Because I won't share anything that doesn't follow rules. That's what I teach people. So it's funny because, see, that's the problem. A lot of marketers think they know what they're doing, but they don't. They're really trying. And they're like, oh, thank you so much. We didn't know. See, that's the thing. We're assuming that they're learning. They're doing their best. They're doing their best they can at their job. They're trying to promote things. They're trying to have fun. They're trying to engage. They're not doing anything nefarious. They're trying to, have some marketing fun, but they don't know what they need to do. They don't know what they don't know. And so I told them that, and they were like so grateful. And she said, oh, this one's almost over because they're running it for a month. And she said, for November, they're going to change it and they're going to message me back. And I said, sure, I'll promote it. So isn't that great? Like, I love helping people. So if you see companies, if you have time and you see companies without rules, tag them and say, you need to contact the Contest Queen because she can help you with the rules. And actually, you shouldn't say Contest Queen because that's where I'm teaching and I'm just being an author now. Like I said, this year I did launch a new website. So I've actually officially split Contest Queen. So Contest Queen is just teaching and writing, and Idea Majesty is all my sweepstakes marketing. Yay! So you can send them to Idea Majesty. On IG, if you're asked to post to your story, the @sponsor comes up. Do you need to enter it as text as well? I do, because I know then they're tagged for sure. Again, Facebook owns Instagram, and it's been changing its format also, and I don't trust how glitchy it is. So I tag them because it comes up in their name, but they don't actually see it. So I tag them, and I always know they see it because they always heart it. So let's read some more here. Well, this is fun. I'm going to do StreamYard more often. Well, good for you, Brittany. I'd love one of your books. Feel free. IG is getting so hard now. Well, hold on to your pants there, Danielle. The Advent Calendar giveaways are coming soon. Who knows what Advent Calendar giveaways? Okay, so if you're not familiar, it's the 24 days of Christmas or the 12 days of Christmas. And that's why they're called Advent Calendar giveaways, because, you get those calendars and you open up one each day. So somebody told me they saw them starting now. No, that's just wrong. We haven't even finished Halloween. Stop the Christmas giveaways. Okay, that's just like my little rant. Anyway, so usually starting December 1st, companies will hold, say, the 12 days of Christmas. And then for 12 consecutive days, give away a prize. And then some people do it from the 12th of December to the December 24th. So that's their 12 days of Christmas. So December 12th is like a double day because it's the last day of a bunch and the first day of a bunch. And then some companies do the 24 days. And to top it off, most of them do it across all 3 channels. So they'll do a giveaway on Facebook, a giveaway on Twitter, and a giveaway on Instagram. So they might have 3 prizes. Or they give away 1 prize, and to increase your odds of winning, you enter across all 3 channels. So it can get very, very hairy. So I suggest only entering for what you really, really want to win or for brands that you really, really love. Otherwise, you could go crazy. Okay. Oh, thanks. I'm a silver sister. I really got tired of coloring my hair, and I started lightening it last year. And then thankfully, just before in January, I thought, you know what? I'm not going to do the whole harsh brown line growing down. I'm just going to go blonde, strip all the brown color out of my hair. And then when I was booked at the end of March to go to the hairdresser, lockdown happened. So no color, no cut for 6 months. And by then it was like so much silver. I'm like, forget it. Just keep it. Why not? It's who I am. And so I decided I got more compliments when it was a bit longer, so I'm just growing it back to the bob. I used to love it, and so it's got a ways to go. But you know what I found out? Now this is interesting. My hair used to have this weird frizz to it and kind of stringy. And since I've stopped coloring my hair, I found the texture of my hair is actually better. So all those chemicals, not so great for my hair. So it turns out this is better. Who knew? Yeah, Kay says your hair looks amazing. And I know Kay because I've known Kay a long time. And Kay also went silver. Good for her. I think a lot of women are doing it. They're like, to heck with this. The men do it and they look like silver foxes. So now we're silver sisters. There you go. Oh, Cindy Cook said, what is Sweep Imp, Lori Griffith? I don't think I can screen share here. Oh, maybe I can. Okay, we're going to try something new here. Okay, I don't know if this is going to work. I'm not. Okay, let me try getting into it first. And I put my camera over here because, okay, sweet. And then I hit it with my hand and then I jump because I think it's going to fall over. Okay, so let's try this. I don't know if this is going to work. Oh, screen sharing is easier with 2 monitors. Great tip. I have 1. Oh, your browser has blocked your screen. Click the screen icon in the address bar to allow access. What does that mean? Okay. How do I share the screen? Oh, good. Okay, apparently I can't screen share. Okay, let's try this. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it or not. Sweep Imp is a synchronized. Okay, so never miss a sweepstakes entry again. That's his slogan. Okay, ever. Now it's run by this guy named Dovi, and he's in Israel. So sometimes, depending on your time zone, if you send in questions, it's going to take a while. So it's an organizer. It doesn't actually have sweepstakes on it. It's not an aggregate. It's a tool. Okay, just like RoboForm is a tool, Sweep Imp is a tool. It's an organizational tool. So what you can do with Sweep Imp, it says have all your sweeps organized in one place and get more entries. It helps you remind you to do referral entries. And you can use your phone. So it works also on your phone. So if you're, again, waiting in line, instead of doing social sweeps, you can do the ones you've put into Sweep Imp. So let me see if I can get the screen. I'm on my mobile here. Okay, I cannot get the screen. Where's the picture? He had a picture at one point. He had let me have access so I could look at it. Let me see if I can get it. I can't get a screen. How do I? Let me see if there's any screenshots here. No, but, oh wait, here's one screenshot. Oh, that's for the refer a friend feature. I was just hoping to find them. Oh yeah, here it is. Oh, this is going to be really hard for you guys to read. But, okay, let's see if I can get it. You can see it's like a tracker, right? It's an organizer. So you can go check it out. It's, so let's see if I can increase this picture. So this is how you can add easily. So you can go check out Sweep Imp. Let me try to post this. I'll post the link to the site in the comments, and then I'll see if I can share it. So Sue says, I am struggling to find contests. Okay, what I'd like you to post further down, Sue, is where are you currently looking? Because the key is to use a sweepstakes aggregate. Why would you go hunting all over the internet for sweepstakes when you can use sites like, you know, in Canada, Red Flag Deals or Contest Girl? Actually, Contest Girl is also American. Contest Justice International. Sweeps Atlas is mainly US, but if he gets more Canadian people putting in Canadian sweepstakes, it could have a huge Canadian following. There's Sweepstakes Fanatics, Sweepstakes Advantage, they go on and on. Sweeping America, Sweep Sheet, even though Patty has passed away, it's still being run by her best friend. So there's lots and lots. So post where you're looking. I would like to see. Yes, Sarah says, yeah, the radio stations are mailing all the prizes. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Danielle said, yeah, radio stations do not deliver. I think it depends on your area and what's going on. They told me after it was pickup, it was not specified pickup. Oh, Lisa says, went to pick up a prize at the radio station here in Connecticut. There was an entire area of prizes for pickup permanently set up. Wow. Oh, Lori said she won a Chromebook from a radio station. They shipped it to me. Yeah, it seems to be all over the place. Wow. Denise says, my first big win in 1981, a $10,000 diamond ring. Wow, $10,000 in 1981 would be like 20 now. Holy cow. Wow. That's cool. I know. I call it contest crack. One win and you're hooked. So, yeah. Have you been a sweeper since 1981? I'm going to say yes. Yeah, I want to keep the owners of the newsletters fed, so they keep putting out their great newsletters. Yes, I do agree with Lori. We need to invest in our hobby. And one of the things that I find with the sweepstakes community, sometimes some people can be so frugal, and so since so many of the things online are free, they feel that the newsletters should be free, but they're not. But they're not free for us. Like, for example, if I choose to use StreamYard permanently as a video product, it's going to cost me $25 a month. Plus, I need to upgrade my camera and my computer, but that's, you know, a business expense. But my web hosting isn't free for my site. I'm trying to promote my book. Doesn't cost, you know, that costs me money. It costs me money to print them. It costs me money to mail them. You know, it's not free for me to run contests. It's not free for me to run my business, to host my website, to get it made pretty, to any of that stuff. It's not free for me. So, you know, and even doing graphics, I do a lot myself now because technology is advanced, but I use Canva and I pay for that. And I have my newsletters that I send out. I pay MailChimp. Like I spend a lot of money every month to run my business. So, just like that, these newsletters are the same. It costs them to run the newsletter, to have the mail service, to host the website, to pay for the website, to, you know, send prizes, to do all that stuff. So support them and buy their products. And it's not that much. And trust me, one win will easily pay for the product. Oh, yeah. Danielle said I won $100 in lottery tickets. Yeah, normally they don't ship those. I was very surprised the one time that they sent it, but every other time we've had to go pick it up. Every prize, pick it up. So here's Sandy said she got a gift card. The radio station sent her the paperwork to sign, had to send ID and emailed her a voucher. So they're trying to, yeah, it seems to be all over the place. Some people are pickup, some people are mail, some people are with ID. Beverly said, what's happening to Sweep Sheet? As far as I know, who knows? Maybe Patty knew something was going to happen to her because she had told her best friend that if something happened to her, she wanted her to take it over. So as far as I know, that's what's happening. Her friend, Christina, is taking it over, and it will be running the same. So we'll see what happens. Brittany says, even though I won a trip to LA in January, it still costs for food, Uber rides, and other stuff. But it came with flight, hotel, road tickets, and transportation. That's what I say in my book. It's a cheap trip, not a free trip. So, but think about it. If that's your budget for a trip, then you've just increased it like tenfold. Nukura says, how do you keep track of contests? Well, I'm going to give myself a plug here. I want you to go get this book. And inside I have a whole system called Entering Online. And then followed by my Winning Online System, which is how I organize sweepstakes. But there's lots of ways to organize sweepstakes. I use RoboForm, and I organize them in that. Some people use their browser. Some people use SweepImp. Some people use the tracker within the program. So if you subscribe to, I believe Sweepsheet does it. Sweepstakes Advantage does it. Contest Girl does it. I don't know, but I win. I think Sweetie Sweeps does it. A lot of them have their own internal org system. The trick is to find an aggregate that you like and you enjoy their format. And when you're having fun, you will win. The minute it feels like work, stop, because it's not good. Oops. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so Debbie did the same thing. It was a double win. That's how I won my diamond in 81. It had to be the right collar, won a small necklace, and then to the big draw. Again, that seems to be a pattern. A lot of the contest radio stations like to do that. Get people into the draw for the bigger prize. Okay. Yeah, I haven't won a whole lot. I have not won a whole lot this year either, comparatively. Partly because I haven't been entering to the degree that I normally do, just because, again, I said I've written 2 books, I'm writing a 3rd, and I launched a website. Makes me a little wee bit busy. Plus, I still have other clients. I don't just do sweepstakes. I do community Facebook management. I do customer service for some clients. I do prize fulfillment for some clients. Today I did a drawing for a client and a promotion. So I do lots of things that are not giving me any time to enter. And then when I'm tired at the end of the day, we've been watching Lucifer, so we're on season 5. So I just take a break and we'll watch a few episodes, and that'll be the end of my day. And then it's time for bed and up and to the gym. So yeah, there's not a lot of time to enter, but I have had a couple of unboxing videos that I did, and I saved them up like a crazy amount of time because I want to have something to show, not just one little thing here and there. And so I did like a 10-minute or 15-minute unboxing video. Oh, this is very good. I won 2, Sarah says, 2 $50 Giant Supermarket gift cards. Nice. George says, mean nothing, must change sites. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. If it's not working for you, then switch. You know what is no different than going to the gym. If you're going and you're doing some one type of workout and it's not working for you, you don't like it, if you're not a fan of tennis, try soccer. If you don't like soccer, try yoga. If you don't like yoga, try basketball. If you don't like basketball, try running. If you don't like, like mix it up. Find what you like and then it'll work, You might prefer cycling. Oh, Lori said she loves good vibes. Yes, everyone, and Shane and Beverly. Oh, everybody's liking the good vibes. Yeah, it's fun. There's no sweepstakes on good vibes. The Good Vibration Sweepstakes Club was set up. I set it up to stop negative juju because I was tired of seeing it. And you can post about your wins without any flack. Everyone cheers. If you're down, you can say, I haven't won anything in a while. Please send me fairy dust, and everyone can send you good luck, and boost you up a little bit. And that's basically, and then I share all kinds of things about anything for positive thinking. So one of the things I do is I love reading. So I've been posting every time I find a deal on a really good book that's like $1.99 on Kindle, boom, off I go. So any of the Amazon gift cards I've won, I've stored on Amazon, and then I can just go and order. My Kindle's dying, so now I'm having to read them all on my iPad. So yeah, if anybody sees any Kindle giveaways, feel free to tag me because I would like a new Kindle. Not a Kobo, because I don't have anything on Kobo. It's all on Kindle. And I don't want to switch. I've had it too long because I won the Kindle in 2012. 2012 after a dry spell, and it just showed up in the mail. I was so happy because it made me feel like I was back. And but now it won't connect to the Wi-Fi anymore. Thankfully, I have the Kindle app on my iPad, but I don't like it being so bright at night. I don't want the blue light before I go to bed. And it's also easier to read the Kindle if you're like sitting outside or something. Yes, Sarah says, best sweepstake buddy and I rub shoulders for a good luck to get us out of the slumps. Oh, yeah. So there we go. We're going to just rub shoulders. There you go. Little shoulder rub there, Sarah. Okay. Oh, Brenda, you're never too late. You can always watch on the replay. And Kay says she loves Zoom. I have been actually using Zoom to teach for almost 4 years now. I've been using it for quite a while. And I liked it because it had this screen share feature. I could have a bunch of people in a classroom. I use it for when I give away my one-on-ones. And then all of a sudden Zoom blew up. I thought, oh boy, I wish I had stock in that. This is a pet peeve of mine. Some never pick a winner or don't announce one. I try and teach companies to always do what I call back-end marketing and pull marketing, because content is king and companies are always like, what do we post? If you go to my Instagram feed, here, I'll show you what I mean by this. So for example, if you go to my Instagram feed as the contest queen and you see I hosted this giveaway. You remember I was giving away Amazon gift cards because I was looking for examples for how to, what not to do. And then later I announced the winner, right? And then I tell people, they know I host giveaways, right? And they see that I post somebody. And the reason that's important is because when you see that, you're like, oh, somebody can win. So it makes you feel like I'm legitimate because I am posting the winner. It gave me something else to post and share because content is king. And we're always looking for things to share that are of interest to our followers. So that's another thing for me to post about. And then hopefully Nancy, like it was Nancy that won, she will post what she bought with her gift card, and then she will tag me, and then I can share that and say, oh, look, Nancy won my contest, and this is what she got with her Amazon gift card. Isn't it nice to have winners? So now I have something else to post. So then all you guys go, oh, wow, that's really great. I'll follow her, or whatever it is. That's how it's pull marketing. Instead of pushing out, messages like they used to do in the 50s on TV, on advertisements, this, gets you engaged. And then people go, oh, that's great. And, you can make friends and you can follow and you share, and it's good. And so I actually tell companies about that. I actually have a presentation called The Myths and Mistakes Marketers Make Running Sweepstakes. And that's actually one of the things I talk about. I have a whole slide demonstration on what not to do and what you should do. Actually, because everything was virtual, I managed to get myself at the Tulsa, Oklahoma social media conference about a month ago, and I did that whole presentation. And they were like, wow, people were blown away at what they needed to know for sweepstakes because none of these marketers have heard of this. So I taught more people how to do the things that are our pet peeves. That's what makes me a unique marketer is I enter and I see what's wrong. And so when I go and teach the marketers, I know what to tell them so they know what to fix or things they didn't even think of. Leanne says, I have to read terms in some contests 3 times to make sure I've read them carefully. Oh, you are not the only one. Hello, seasoned sweeper here, rule writer here, still have to read them 3 times. It's not you, it's them. Oh, I just like this. Hey, Heather. Lori says, I don't want to ever stop learning. You won't. I'll tell you something. I have been entering sweepstakes for almost 20 years on a regular basis. I used to say daily, but I feel like it's not daily anymore, even though I know it still is, even if I enter one. But here's the thing. I would go to the contest conventions, and it's not inexpensive to go, you know, by the time you pay for flights, hotel, you know, food, the conference fee, everything. But I always learn one thing. To me, it's worth the price. First of all, I love hanging out with all the friends I've made over the years. But I always learn. Like I remember one year, Lori Griffith and I were at the convention, and she taught me something about a program. And I said, well, do you know this? And she's like, no. So she taught me and I taught her. And we sat there with our computers side by side and we're showing each other these tricks. Right? That's how you learn. It is absolutely. Oh, there you go. Lori says, Sherrido, I just tagged the IG person I have to follow to be able to enter. Yep. That's what I do too. Actually, for me, because I'm a marketer and not an individual person, I always say head over to this account to enter. And then I always put tag me if you need a friend, because not everybody has a huge amount of people they can enter on IG, on Instagram. And I don't mind being tagged. I might not always tag them back. If they need me to follow them, then I'll have them say that. Oh, notice to vendors for 12 days of Christmas, looking for sponsor. Wow. You saw that today? This is too soon. Oh, Lori says she rocks silver as well. Well, you can't tell with your little Halloween thing. Oh, yep. Kathy, yep. Silver Fox Club. Brenda says, love mine. I'm assuming she means silver hair. Okay. Oh, yeah. Heather says, I'm working my way to that look as well. See, a lot of those. Go find Grombre. It's a site. Okay. Oh, Lori says, never miss a sweep enter again. Join now. Tell them Sweep Imp. If you can't remember, yeah. Well, we'll give you the credit. I think do you get a free month, Lori, if they join? Oh, you can have 20 sweep. Yeah, this is a good tip. You can have 20 sweeps on there for free. So that's a good way to go try it out. Oh, I don't know this answer. Lori, do you know the answer? Oh, she said yes, Mac 2. Thank you, way ahead of me. You guys are talking faster than I can scroll. Oh, and they have a video about it. Yes, I tried to find it on my phone, but I couldn't. There you go. It's Sweep Imp. 5 months, or if you do the year, it's discounted. So what you can do is you can do the $5 for the first month, check it out, see if you like it. And then if you love it, go up to the year to get the discount. And if you don't, then you've only spent $5. I mean, you spend that at Starbucks. So, yeah, Sweep Imp is worldwide, and so is Sweep Atlas. Sweep Atlas, the problem with Sweep Atlas is that it's kind of a catch-22. It's got more Americans on it right now, so there's more Americans adding sweepstakes. So we need to get more Canadians on there, adding Canadian sweepstakes, so it's just as viable, and the same with any other country he adds. Oh, yeah. So Sue says, subscribe to Canadian contests and sweepstakes. She retired. Now I'm lost. Yeah, I was just talking about that. So for Canada, the best ones are Contest Girl, Red Flag Deals. I use contestcanada.net because it comes to my inbox, but they don't seem to be as robust as some of them. Contestcanada.com is gone. Part of me thinks that we should get on Sweep Atlas and start uploading all the sweepstakes there, and then it'll be really amazing for Canadians. That's one way to do it. But I don't know if he can get the traction or how long it'll take. Okay. Angelina asks, is this safe? I'm not sure what is safe. Let me see if I can find what she's referring to. So Linda says, I still need to order that book. Yeah, order this one. You can wait on this one if you want. My first book, which I don't have any of up here, are, if you buy the Kindle version, they're only 99 cents. So you can get that to start if you've never really started. And I'm working on my next book. It's not going to be called How to Win Cash, Cards, Some More. It's going to be called Prizes Everywhere. And I've already got the ISBN and everything. I'm so excited. It's going to be purple. So like bright like this, but not green, but purple. Yay! It's going to be exciting. And let's see. Oh my goodness, I'm so behind on the... This is hilarious. Okay. I'm past the hour. I usually only do this for an hour, but this is so fun. I'm just going to keep going. Oh, see, April says, yes, the $1,000 text win from iWin I did recently, so worth it. That's what I said. Support the newsletters, and one win will pay for it. Okay, says my passion's infectious. Yeah, I have been crazy passionate about this for 20 years, so it ain't going away. That's the thing. When I started dating again, I thought, I got to find a man who can handle the crazy of Sweeper, because this is it, man. I ain't changing. Brittany says, right now I organize my sweeps by bookmarking them on my browser, my phone. I also use an app called Lucky Me that you list lean contests. Not all, but a good amount. Oh, that's an interesting tip. I haven't heard of Lucky Me. If anybody else uses it. Oh, Melanie says, I enter nonstop on Instagram and Facebook. Some of the biggest prizes, though, are not on Instagram and Facebook. Christy says, this is how I won a $3,500 voucher from a radio station. I had to be caller 9 and then entered for a grand prize. Yeah, sometimes it's just luck of the draw, literally. Oh, Tina said it was fun watching my unboxing. Yeah, I like that. Any tips on the radio line not being busy? There is a video I did with a fella who has a book, which I still have not read yet, which I need to do. And it's all about, he writes the whole book is about entering radio contests. And there's a timing to it, apparently. Yeah, so Melanie says, I love the group. I love the contest people. And some friends act jealous when I win, which is why I created the Good Vibes Sweepstakes Club, because we can post there and people don't give you the stink eye. Can you use an iPad to enter? Yes, you can. I don't know if that's specifically for Sweep Imp. Probably. I personally prefer my computer for entering. Depending on the contest, I will use my phone, but I'll say now with all the social sweeps, I'll enter maybe 20% here, 80% on my computer. I don't like to use my iPad. Basically, my iPad is for watching videos, playing mahjong, and reading books. So, okay. Oh, Heather says you've never used Zoom. Well, come to our next club meeting and learn to use Zoom. It is silly easy. Yes, see, Lori agrees with me. Zoom's easy. And you talk like we're in the same room. Okay. Contest is a new way to advertise. Well, Melanie, I'm going to disagree with you there because I have some marketing books dating back to the 1930s that talk about sweepstaking as a marketing tool back to the 1900s. And Coca-Cola had like a multi-million-dollar budget in 1910 to promote Coca-Cola. So, yeah, wow, right? Oh, that is not right. That technically that's illegal, by the way. They extend the sweep and they do that because they don't have enough entries to justify their budget. That means they didn't do it properly. Oh, and Lori, you can go to her feed and she won a huge green egg. I saw that picture, Lori, and I'm a little jealous because I would love to win a green egg. So everyone send me some green egg mojo. But actually what I put on my list, and I've done this like Helene style, she uses a 3x5, and she used to write on it and then put these Post-its everywhere. This is what I want to win before December 31st. An Xbox and a big screen TV. There you go. And I shouldn't say that too loud because the Xbox is from my daughter and she's in the room next door and I'm very loud and everyone can hear me across this whole house. So maybe she knows already now. Let's see. Oh, convention. Yes. Love the convention for meeting people. I am hoping that I'm able to go to the one in July. I have not bought tickets yet, but I'm waiting to see what's going on. Brittany says, where's these conventions usually held at and when? Okay, so it's different every year. It depends on who's running it. It's done volunteer by a sweepstakes club. This year it was supposed to be held in New Hampshire. Clearly went virtual online. And next year it's going to be in Arizona in July. I'm so excited. I'm really hoping that things will clear up because I'd like to go, but I haven't bought my ticket yet because our border is still closed, even though technically I could fly. But to me, if you can't drive across the border, it's still closed. So that's what's happening. And then, but it's been everywhere. Like my first one was in 2005 and it was in Moline, Illinois. And then the next year it was in Phoenix, Arizona. And the year after that, then it was in Detroit, Michigan. And then it went to San Antonio, Texas. And then it went to, where was 2009? 2009 was in New Hampshire, Manchester, New Hampshire. And then 2010 was in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Like it bounces everywhere. We've been to Boston. I've been to Florida. I've been to Atlanta. It's been in, like it goes everywhere. So it's going back to Phoenix. I think there may, 1 year it was a cruise. It's been in Las Vegas. It's been in San Diego. So there's lots of places. So if you go to my website under Meet Fellow Sweepers, or there's a list of the ones that are there. Oh, someone's got a question about Gleam. Many require multiple followings on IG. At what point might this create? Oh, first of all, those are loop giveaways, and I do not enter them. If it's one company and they're entering 2 or 3, they partnered with a couple of people, and it's like, hey, follow our 3 accounts, and you can be in to win. Yeah, okay. Follow these 60 people? I don't think so. It's insane. Um, oh, Lauren, awesome. Yeah, please give me a Amazon review when you're done. I would like to have more Amazon reviews. Oh no, what's this? Facebook stars. Ugh. Something else I'll have to go learn about. I'm actually looking. I was looking today. I was at one point looking to become Facebook Blueprint certified, which was last year, and I didn't do it. And they had 2 streams. Well, today I heard they had one for online community management, which is what I'm doing for some of my clients running their Facebook groups. So I thought, okay, so before it used to be Facebook certified for advertising and for like feeds and things. So today I went onto the Facebook Blueprint website, and there has to be 8 or 10 different certifications you can get now for Facebook. I'm like, oh my God. And one of them is for community management. So maybe I'll just go and get that one. And you have to pay for it. So you have to know your stuff on Facebook. Then you have to pay Facebook to take a test for them to give you a badge to say that you know Facebook. But it can, it looks better with your clients if you say I've got the certification from Facebook to do the group. International contests. The biggest site for international contests is Contest Chest. They have global contests. Like every country you can imagine is on there. How do you get the pop-ups to comment? It's so cool. So if you look in the upper right-hand corner, it says powered by StreamYard. StreamYard. And I'm using it free, which is why their logo is still there. But if I paid for it, the logo would disappear. And I can have people with me, and I can screen share. And I can have people with me and screen share. So there's different options. I don't know if I can click on something now. I don't know what's going to happen. So if I invited somebody, I could split the screen. And then also see, I think I don't have all the features. So if I had all the features with this and I paid for it every month, I could live stream at the exact same time on my Twitter, on my YouTube, on my LinkedIn. I could stream everywhere simultaneously. All the comments from every channel would be in. So if I was on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, all the comments coming in would be from all the places, and I could see, and I could put you in from anywhere. I could screen share, and I bet you that's why I can't screen share, because I'm not paying for it. So I could teach. You do all kinds of stuff. It's really cool. I'm so glad I did this tonight. I think I'm going to keep doing StreamYard for this. I don't have a Kindle. I like to feel the book. So Linda, here's what I do. For all my books that are metaphysical, like I just bought one called Contest Luck, and I'm getting Power Manifesting in the mail. It should be here any day. I like those feely books. But sometimes books, like I just got one called, I'm reading one now called It's Not Your Money by Tosha Silver, and it's a Kindle, because sometimes I find these books on sale for like $2, all Kindle. And that's what I post in the Good Vibration Sweepstakes Club. I'll get notifications from Amazon or Hay House that these fantastic books are on sale, just like right now. Like the other one I'm reading is Angel Prayers, and I just got a notification from Hay House the other day that, I saw Kyle Gray's feed on Facebook or Instagram, and he said, hey, I just been notified by Hay House that my book's on sale. And I went, oh my God. And I went and I grabbed it because it cost me like $1.50. Hello. So yes, I do agree. I love the feel of paper books, but when I can grab amazing books for like next to nothing, Kindle it is. Oh yeah, see, purple's good. I like it. Well, see, because kind of lucky green for this one, and then I'm the contest queen. Queen is purple's the regal color. Is that for November, the new book you're updating? Yeah, that was my plan, but I'm like so behind. It is not funny. So now I'm hoping for Christmas. Yeah, it's a big because basically I'm ripping this book apart. I'm going to have I made a list of all the things that are changing. So first of all, there's going to be a new intro chapter. I've taken out all the stories. Every story is going to be new. all the lists of things, you know, like lists. We don't need lists in the book. I'm moving all the lists and things like that online, because as they change, they can be updated more easy. The problem is with all kinds of links and things in the book, basically the minute I print this, it's out of date. It's out of date immediately. So every list I'm going to pull out and put it online. Plus, that's like, for example, why I wanted to run the new contest, because I need to show. So, for example, here's my Facebook example from the last thing. Well, the feeds are different and the images are different. So I need to show people the current problems. And also how people entered also has changed. And different things. So like lists of all the Sweepstakes Club that's coming out, so they're going to be there, but it's going to be online. And then, you know, I'm updating all the services, just everything. I'm just ripping. So basically I'm thinking 50% or more of this book will be completely new. I wanted to make it changed enough so anybody who had bought this book will still want to get the next book, because they're going to get something new out of it. There's going to be, I'm going to have a section on other teachers and other resources to learn. I'm going to have a new foreword. I'm having a new, trust me, it'll be worth the money. And it's only going to be $20 if you want to print, or 10 if you get a Kindle. Well worth it. Yeah, Heather, it's why we're all here. Oh, and me too. Me too. I love doing that. It's so fun. Except my sister at Christmas. One time I gave her something. She's like, "Did you win this?" I'm like, "No. I can't give her stuff that I want. I have to buy her a gift. She doesn't like stuff that I want." See, yes, your odds of winning are better in creative contests. Because it's kind of almost gone back to the day where Helene Hatzel and Evelyn Ryan and all those ladies, 25 words or less, or come up with a jingle or a slogan or something. It's kind of going back to that. It's called CGM, consumer generated media. And it's actually going back to that, because this way the brands get to engage again. Okay, so Brittany says, best chance to win from the radio is to listen a real FM radio, meaning try not to listen online because it's at least 30 seconds behind online. Okay, yes and no. If you're listening to call in to win, yes. If you're listening for a keyword, sometimes you're listening to more than one radio station at the same time. So the one that you have to call in on, I listen to on the radio. And the one that I'm just listening for a name or a keyword, I listen to on my phone. I remember at one point, my girlfriend was listening to 2 stations and I was listening to 2 stations, and then we're texting each other. It was crazy. So I'd have the one that was not important online and the one that was super important on the radio, depending on what you were having to do. And it's great because a lot of the radio stations have apps. So I'd open the app. And then at one point, I remember she was like, I can't listen. So then I had the computer going, my phone going, and my radio going. It is so hard to listen to 3 things at once. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah, I forgot. The 3 mini conventions in Hershey, they were so good. I was talking to Carol. Carol's going to submit a story for the book. And then she's not going to hold another convention, which kind of sucks. Oh, yeah, hello. Hate the loot giveaways. Yeah, she says same, but it's hard to win when it's national, like the one going from iHeartRadio. I haven't given up on it. So here's the thing with iHeart. iHeart is huge in the States, and they give away massive contests and all this stuff. And I was so excited when iHeart bought a ton of radio stations in Canada. I'm like, yes, we're gonna have the same giveaways in the States. No, not even close. Makes me sad. I thought they would loop us into your giveaways, the text to win and all that. Nothing. Yeah, Melanie says The Edge has a good contest. 10,000 if you know a celebrity. My friend entered as he knows Howie Mandel. Wow. Because my girlfriend said, hey, I know you. Can I enter with you? I'm like, sure. I said, I don't know how much of a celebrity I am, but why not? Give it a shot. We already picked a charity. I'd pick a local charity. One of my favorite charities was always like the Breakfast Club for the kids in school. But since the kids aren't in school the same anymore, we do like the food bank because so many people need the food bank right now, which is kind of sad. The Howie man, oh, good luck for him if he knows Howie. Oh, she gave her the Apple Watch for her birthday. That's so nice. I love that. In the U.S., it's a sweepstakes. It's random. It requires you to do something such as write an essay. Yeah, so I do have a whole section. Okay, I know what Lori's talked about. So it's legal definition. Okay, I actually have it in my book because, so there's such a thing as a lottery, a sweepstakes, and a contest. Okay. Now, it all boils down to the rules, which is always my number one tip. So a lottery has, okay, so everything has three elements. There's a game of chance. It's a chance, which is luck. The entry fee, which is the consideration, and the prize. Okay? So, a lottery, you pay, right? You pay an entry fee. You buy a ticket for $1 or $5, whatever. So you pay the consideration to have luck at a prize to win $1 million. That's how lottery works. Now, a sweepstakes and a contest have one of those removed. So a sweepstakes has the consideration removed, right? You don't pay to enter a sweepstakes. You have a chance to win a prize. That's it. There's no consideration. A contest, think about like your state fair where you enter the pie contest, right? You've paid your consideration and you have a chance at a prize because it's usually judged. Luck is excluded. Okay. Now, the reason we call them contests in Canada is because sweepstakes are illegal. And that's why we answer a skill tested question. Because if they run it like a sweepstakes, but to claim your prize, they ask you a skill testing question, then by legal definition, it becomes a contest, which is not illegal in Canada, which is then we can win. That's why we do it. So it's all about the law and it's all about the rules. I hope that makes sense there. Oh, did Tom hop on here? Oh, hey, Tom. Hey. My favorite win this year has to be my Keurig. I did, everybody, this is, I'm going to put him back up. That's Tom. He owns I Win Contests. Very cool. I have been so busy lately that every time he's done an amazing live stream, I could ever watch. I've never been able to watch live. I have to go and watch the replay. And I'm like 3 behind now because I've been so busy. And so go and check him out. He's got some great stuff. But my favorite win is the Keurig. I did very well in a contest that I usually do terrible in. So every year I go pin. Everybody knows if you follow me for any length of time, I like to go pin code hunting, enter codes. And usually I do terrible in Canada Dry. I might win one thing. So you're allowed to win a coupon. Each person is allowed to win twice. A coupon for a soft drink, either a case or a bottle. And one of the bigger prizes, but they label everything from frisbees to like a car. They give away a car instantly, like everything in between, as a big prize. So you can only win one of those. So this year I was very lucky. I won 2 bottles of pop and a case. So I entered for me and I won some soda. And then I won a single serve Keurig. And then, of course, I started entering for my boyfriend, George. So he won a coupon for a case of pop and a Keurig Duo, which is now sitting on my kitchen counter. Then, meanwhile, my daughter turned 18, so she won a bottle of pop, and then she won a new Sony headset. You can all see it in my unboxing video. And so I was very happy because I never do this well in Canada Dry. So the whole house won is 1 prize per person per household. big prize and little prize, and we did that. So I was very happy this year because I usually don't. I really think it's because of the pandemic that we did so well. Let's see. Oh, Lisa Ann said, question on Gleam. Many require multiple followings on IG, etc. What point may this... Oh, we answered that one. I'm doubling back on my questions. But yeah, I don't do the multiple ones on Gleam either. So if it's on IG and it asks you to follow like 20 people, no, out. On Gleam, I don't enter those either because I don't want my IG feed getting clogged. So I really limit where I'm entering. It probably limits my opportunity to win, but yes, go win a Kindle, Linda. Name it and claim it. That's exactly how Aline feels. I love that. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh, we're going on an hour and a half here. I'm going to have to cut this off soon. But this is fun. I'm so going to keep using StreamYard. This is better. Oh, yes. Has anyone ever got the skill testing question wrong? Yes. So first of all, I have seen some companies and they write a terrible question because you should be able to write it bedmiss or left to right. So bedmiss is brackets, exponents, division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. I don't know if you guys remember that from grade school. So a well-written skill testing question should have the same answer, left to right or bedmiss. Some poorly written questions, you get two different answers. So what I've done in the past is I have schooled marketers and I have actually written in, you have written a poorly, this is a poorly written STQ. Because if I answer it bedmiss, I get this answer. And if I answer it left to right, I get this answer. And you're disqualifying people by not having a well-written question. And a good question should look like this. And I would write it out, equals. So next time and I expect you to take both my answers because I don't know how you're doing this. And I would always get my prize. It's kind of funny. And I'm betting the next time you're in a contest, that question's changed. Yeah, but I remember having that. I was working at an agency at one point, and they answered it wrong. Somebody had seen a division looking like an addition or something, and they answered it wrong. And I'm like, I can't give them the prize. So I go to my boss. I'm like, they answered it wrong, and they're like, what? They had never had anybody ever answer the skill testing question wrong before. So I had to write them back and say, I'm sorry, you answered it wrong. And they were like, what? Oh my God, didn't look. And I'm like, this is what you sent in. I have to accept it. And I had to redraw. It was horrible trying to tell them that. Yeah, this is a good one. The radio station skill testing answer is usually a radio station number. Yeah, it is. Oh, Heather says another group I'm in has it happen a lot. Huh, that's interesting. Yeah, because like I said, I told them that. Okay, so I'm assuming this is for me. What's your biggest win ever so far since you started sweeping? So I have 3 answers for this. One is dollar value. That would be our Winter Olympic trip. So in 2010, my ex, well, actually, he won it in 2009. We went in 2010, was to the Winter Olympics in Vancouver, BC. That was amazing for 4 people. And they actually said it was worth 40. We don't pay taxes on prizes in Canada. Otherwise, I really would have fought them on this. They said it was worth 40 based on this and this and this. And I did all the math, and it was probably worth about 20 now. That said, it's still an insane amount for 4 days for 4 people. And we didn't get everything that they said in the prize. Like they said, all your food would be covered, and it wasn't. So things like that. But the swag was amazing. The staff there, they were working their butt off. It was, I can't, as a marketer, I can't disparage the staff that was there on the ground. They were doing their best. But sometimes it's, from the higher ups, they have no control. My favorite trip was when we went to England for the weekend and we went to the set of Harry Potter and I got to sit in Dumbledore's chair and that was just amazing. And then my priceless prize was I got to meet Sting and then we were meeting him in groups, but I ended up, it was timed right. So I got to stand beside him, had his arm around me. He smelled so good. That was priceless. So anyway, yeah, so that's it. I think we're gonna, oh yeah, Circle K. I think Circle K in the US and Canada is having fun ones right now. So they're both good. I've been doing that one. Okay, we're at 90 minutes. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to go, but we'll end on this note. Do you remember the frugalshopper.com days? It was my go-to in the day for contesting. Oh my God, that makes me old. Yes, it was one of the sites I used to use when I was entering back in 2001. Wow. Yeah, 20th anniversary. I should do something next year on my site or see if I can get sponsors to donate prizes or something. I don't know. Because I missed my 10th year anniversary of blogging. Hello, 2018. I'd been blogging for 10 years. Totally missed that opportunity. But my website's been up since, I think, 2005. So 10 years will be in a couple of years. So maybe no, 20 years. Oh my gosh, I'm old. Yeah, so I missed the 10th anniversary of that too. So I'm going to have to catch the 20th on something. Oh, goodness. Oh, look at this. I won front row tickets to Ellen when she was in Toronto. It was an awesome prize. As hard as to sit in the front row. Yeah, because you're right there, right? The wildest prize I saw offered was to go to outer space. Brenda, I knew the woman. She actually credited my book for helping her. Here, I'll read you the story. It's actually in my book. So Sandra and Michael won a trip to outer space. We won $80,000. I don't even remember what year this was. Yeah, that's not a typo. We won the grand prize from the Procter & Gamble Gillette Hitch a Ride to Outer Space contest. We had a choice of a flight to outer space, including the 3 or 4 days of training in Virginia to be weightless for 3 or 4 minutes, or the cash. We took the cash. We scrambled to get the form signed and sent, including medical. A couple of months later, we got a check in the mail. Wow. We paid down our mortgage, bought a car, and having our bathroom renovated as we speak. Thanks for all your help. I bought your book and have done pretty much everything you wrote about. I entered my name and my husband in the single contest, and his name came up. See, only takes one to win. Basically, they had 2 in there. 1 entry only per person. Luck of the draw. I enter contests daily, and your book has helped me organize things so well. I share my knowledge with anyone who wants to know. Being a stay-at-home mom and loving the internet, it's the best hobby out there. I totally agree. Totally free, totally fun, don't you think? It's like Christmas every time I win. And who knows what'll be next? There you go. So yeah, they won the trip to outer space. Cool. How's that? Yeah, late 90s, I think. Anyway, okay, I'm going to sign off because this is getting ridiculous. I've been on for an hour and a half. So we'll do this again. I'm definitely going to keep using StreamYard. And maybe in the future, if maybe I will start paying for it and do all my live streams like this, because this, I have to admit, I'll give Taylor Kay the credit for this. She does amazing live streams on Thursday nights at 9 o'clock. Last Thursday, instead of watching TV, I just watched her and Steven. They weren't giving out prizes. They don't give out prizes every time, but this one they were doing Halloween something or others, and I was laughing so hard I thought I was going to pee. They're just so funny. Anyway, she does this with the comments, and I messaged her, and I said, what do you use? That is so cool. And she told me. But she pays for it because she doesn't have the logo, and she can live stream everywhere. So I might start doing that. Thanks for the encouragement. Let's see what we do in November. Oh, and feel free to send me any questions. You can send them to my email, questions@contestqueen.com, or you can post them on any event I post. I bet you there's some questions I totally forgot to answer. Anyway, we can do it next time. But yeah, this was good. And I will talk to you later. Bye.